Hey everybody, call me Felix, and today on the program, we're gonna go head down by the corner, to Corner Avenue, and despite the homey sounding mainstream American name, this place serves Korean food. All you can eat Samgyupsal for 90 minutes, and it only costs as much as 600 pesos, or just about over 10 US dollars for all you can eat beef and pork barbecue to your heart's content. And now these Samgyupsal places are a dime a dozen in Metro Manila, but because we cannot go to Metro Manila at this time, or if it's advisable to do, we are going to a Samgyupsal that just opened in July of 2020, only about a few months ago, in Laoag City in the province of Ilocos Norte, way up north here in the Philippines. And join us to see if we can get a really good bargain and some really tasty food and some really tasty samgyupsal at a really reasonable price. Angelo the narcissist. You can't get enough of his own picture. You gotta have someone take his picture all the time.
I'm taking advantage with my face.
Take advantage of your face while you're young, yeah, I agree. What are you doing all the way there, Warren? Relax. Socially distanced relaxing for now. You know this vlog, it was supposed to be these young bucks here, their first time eating samgyupsal, but now this is 80-year-old something, his first time eating samgyupsal. He didn't know that you have to grill your own meat. And he said, why in the world do I have to cook my own meat? Yet again. Dad is like testing out the fire. What are you doing? That's not meat. That's just pickles.
That's a hot dog.
Or hot dog. What? Filipino hot dogs? What are you doing? Ew.
Are you using chopsticks?
Of course we use chopsticks, Dad.
Oh yeah?
Yes. When you can tell this is his first time eating samgyupsal too. So Dad, once you cook the meat, you have to make them into gimbap, right? So that's why you have lettuce here. And then you put in all the other banchan in there and put it all together. Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Yeah. Start cooking. What are you doing, Dad? Look at him.
What?
He's grilling hot dogs. Jake people do the honors of taking the USDA beef. They have US beef here because, let's face it, beef unfortunately in Ilocos is not all that good, I must say. But this is US beef. Uh-oh. Hurry up, JP! God, you're handling with your hands.
90-minute limit.
90-minute time limit that starts at 11:40, she said. So, let's try to eat as much as we can in 90 minutes. Can we do it?
We can do it.
Guys, you young bucks there, you have 90 minutes to finish as much as you can.
19 minutes?
90 minutes.
90 minutes.
1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever you like to say. How much can we eat, huh? Unli or limited samgyupsal. Okay, let's try some USDA beef without trying anything. That's our cheese dip. They do beef and cheese and... well, I'll explain to you later. Let's try the beef out first. Okay, let's try that cheese, I think, because I think we've done ours a little too well done.
Yeah.
That's why you have cheese dip. This is a bechamel of cheese dip. That's what I've been told. So here we are. This cheese tastes more like heavy cream to me that's been diluted with a bit of water. I'll take some of this chubuk. I never say it right. I'm gonna say rice. Spicy rice cake. Rice cake has nice bouncy texture, a bit dense. And just a slight bit of spicy sour hit at the end. I think I'll try some of this japchae. These glass noodles. Yep. There's more of a subtle sesame oil flavor to that. It's not like in your face kind of thing. And the texture is nice and springy as well. What? What? try some of that braised potato. It's almost got an al dente sort of texture for potato. If there is such thing, though, you know, there's a little bit of a texture there. But you don't want it to be too soft either, so it's, I think, right for me. It's like soy sauce flavor. What, Dad?
You like it?
Let me try that pork out first, which is more like bacon. And our samgyang and our bechamel sauce. Come on, Neil. Alright.
Would you believe it? We are in Korea?
Yeah.
Would you believe we are in Korea?
Yeah, we've taken a nice trip, little side trip to Korea. Who would have thunk it in Ilocos Norte? I think personally I like the pork better.
Really?
Because of the, well, I think we have to do ours rarer for the beef. Yeah, I think our grill's set a little too high. That's the reason why our beef is kind of a little more done than I like it. It's really funny. I'm just having JP cook everything. Like he said, Dad's like, I don't want to cook. I'm like, it's all JP that's doing it.
I got you.
So he's racing against time as well.
Yeah.
How about you boys? You like Samgyupsal so far?
Yes, sir.
That's a very non-committal yes, sir.
But the problem is, I don't eat too much because it's freaking chopstick.
Oh, chopstick,
Yeah.
not chopstick. Use your hand to do chop gimbap. Almost some of this. The lettuce here is not bad, I will say. There's one thing it's hard to find here in the north is good lettuce.
And it's expensive.
And it's expensive.
Super expensive.
So this is not too bad. Decent crispness, it's really green, as you can see. So I mean, it's fresh enough for sure. Okay, what I got here? I got some dilis. Of course you gotta have to have some dilis. If I were you, I'm gonna do something a little weird.
Oh, thank you.
Match your beef with the spicy dilis. And the samgyang sauce is not really spicy, it just comes on at the end with more smoky, it's like more smoky spiciness. We also put peanuts in here, a little bit of chili oil. It has, it doesn't crisp all the way through, it doesn't crunch all the way through, so there's some chew to it as well. It releases more of the fermented saltiness. Take some of that dilis. I didn't try my kimchi yet. It gives. Put it in there. Oh, you coughing? Is it spicy? No? Let me try. Good crispness from the cabbage. The kimchi is not like saucy. Just so you can see, it's a little soupy. But it's a little more of a vinegary type of flavor. And there's a round 2 of pork. There's round 2 of beef. Alright, how long do we got? We're only 15 minutes in. Good. 75 minutes to go, everybody. Let's add some cheese sauce. Add a bit of rice cake. Let's add a potato in there for good measure. A super gimbap, if I've ever been. See, I don't really know how to make gimbap, but I always just say it's kind of hinted that you just put all the banchan together and then we'll make gimbap out of it. It looks like the beef is thicker. I think this is going to turn out better. I think I have more hopes for the second round than I do the first. Sometimes that round 2, this is a thicker cut. These are like thicker cuts of pork and beef, so I think this looks a bit more promising. Now this is more likely with the beef. This is really good. Good texture of fat. And because it's thicker, you can allow it the proper time to cook too. And not have to rush it. So I think in like rounds 2, 3, and onward, they give you better beef, better cuts of meat.
I haven't tried it yet. Is it good?
It's good. Got extra fat. A little bit.
Mmm.
Yeah, the sweetness, the beef.
Tasty.
It's really tasty. So this round 2 of beef really impresses me more than that first round. And as you can see, this is more like thick cut bacon too for the pork. So I have better hopes for this than first round. First round was just eat as much meat as possible, just grill it, and then go rush. But I didn't really see the point of it. For the second round, much better form. Look at my gimbap now. I put everything in there. Pickled sayote, some pickled cucumber, some of that good beef, some of that divis, some potato, put some rice cake, whatever. This thing is not gonna fold now, is it? Hey guys, are you waiting on round 3?
Yes, sir. Anytime, anywhere.
Huh?
Anytime, anywhere.
Anytime, anywhere.
Man, you guys going fast. I like it. Goodness, look at them. They look, eyes look glazed. Is it round 3 or round 4 for you guys?
Round 4.
Round 4? Well, you see, but here's the thing. We're at an disadvantage because we got pork and beef, and they just keep on getting pork. But our disadvantage is even tastier than yours.
Yeah, it is. Deep.
Warren, are you getting disinterested now?
Yes, sir.
You're disinterested? You still eating more, or you got a glazed look on your face?
My motto in this restaurant is never give up.
Never give up.
Yeah. No matter what.
Your posture says otherwise. Okay.
Aftermath.
This is the aftermath. So 75 minutes out of 90 minutes, we're all happy. So, and we ate like 5 rounds of meat. So I think that's plenty enough. Banchan is solid. The only thing is I'll note is that the pork and the beef are really uneven. So I mean, sometimes they're like the perfect texture and fattiness, and then some are just like too easy to cook. It just burns up quick and such. So like
the griller was uneven. It was hot sometimes, and they took a little bit of time coming out with the meat, and then it get too hot. But overall, you could just adjust yourself and how you cook.
yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, so let's see. I think that it's just the rounds of beef from meat. I think the big criticism I do have is they're uneven. As far as like your USDA is kind of like sometimes way too lean and way too thin. They're alternating. This is round 3 of beef.
So we're noticing that there's not a lot of fat content on this beef.
Yeah.
As opposed to.
And then sometimes it's like the perfect cut where it's thick cut and luxurious with the right fat content and it has the right sweetness.
So the advice is when you come, order the full amounts of beef or pork twice and then do halves so that you don't get stuck having to
Exactly.
have too much.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And no rice.
And don't eat rice, people. I mean, rice is for losers, like I've always said. In a country that loves rice, and like
it was really delicious overall. It was really good.
yeah, it's delicious, and for the price that we paid, I think like for me and Dad, we get the beef and pork and cheese, and the cheese is practically nothing. It's like that's your cheese.
Oh yeah.
That bechamel sauce. It's like heavy cream that's been diluted with water. So I mean, I don't know if I would call that cheese, to be honest with you. So if I were you, I would ditch this and just say I just want beef and pork. But the thing is, you pay the same amount, which is about 600 pesos. In US dollars, that's about $11. As far as the value, I don't think you can beat it.
Yeah.
And then these guys only had pork. So I mean, and that's only 300 pesos per, which puts them at about $6 US.
Unlimited.
So, and unlimited for 90 minutes.
Special mention the small potatoes.
Yeah,
Delicious.
those are really good.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Exactly.
And get the USDA beef.
Yeah.
Don't get the normal.
Yeah, don't get the normal because the beef here, let's face it, I mean the cows here, they just eat anything, so get the USDA.
It's pretty good.
It's really good value, I think, for Samgyupsal. And way up in the north too. We didn't have to go to Manila for all this.
Yeah.
Yay.
They've been open since July
Of 2020.
of 2020, and it's really clean. Parking may be an issue, but
As you'll
overall-
see, parking was a little bit of a... We made a joke out of the restaurant name, you see, about parking. I don't know if the name is actually supposed to be, you know, like representational of your struggle to park here. I guess this place is called Corner Avenue because they want you to park in a certain corner. They want to put you in corners already.
Overall, it's good.
Overall, it is good. Especially once you get the really good fatty beef and the really good fatty pork. Awesome.
I'll tell you this. So there's pork and beef, right? And I got beef. So they're watching you like a hawk. Then I
Yeah.
don't take the pork because then they'll charge you an extra 500 pesos. So-
Exactly.
but I wasn't really wanting to have any of the pork anyway, so.
Oh, the final bill.
What's the final tally?
So as you can see, we did, like I was saying, we split the bill. I don't think you could see it anyway. And look what it came out to. Less than 2,800 pesos. 2,753. What are you trying to do that balancing on your head? Balancing the books. Balancing the books and the tray on your head. Oh, and we've got one Coke Zero for 60 pesos. Dang you guys drinking Coke. Didn't you learn your lesson from the Samgyupsal challenge? Why are you taking your Coke already, Warren? Why?
So hot.
Oh my god.
My God.
Angelo?
Were you the one who got the Coke Zero, Angelo?
4 of pork, 1 USDA beef, 2 USDA beef and pork with cheese,
Yes.
and 1 Coke Zero.
One Coke Zero. Didn't you learn your lesson from the Samgyupsal challenge? Not to drink too much Coke?
Come on, save
With
me.
extra
Save
ice.
me, save me, save me. I'm crying. I'm crying already.
Angelo!
Don't cry, Angelo. You're not gonna lose this.
Please. Please. I need this house and lot. My stomach. Please. Can you help me?
You should stop
Can
drinking.
you be more helpful to me? This is my dream.
You still got one, so yeah. Everything unlimited. We only paid for all of us. Well, that's deceptive. Like I was saying, 4 guys on 300 pesos, me and Dad on 600, and JP at 4. 400. Yes.
Four? Yeah.
Yeah, 399. So all in all, good value.
Good, guys. Yeah, it's a really good value. I think so.
Yeah. So if you come up all the way up north,
Come to Corner Avenue.
yeah. Come to Corner Avenue, which is on the corner of, not Corner Avenue, it's on the corner of Tupas and Ablon in Laoag City.
So we would recommend it.
Yeah, really recommended. And I think that does it for this video. And so I don't know what's up with Koreans like invading the Philippines, like Korean things like K-pop and Korean food and Korean drama and Korean horror films and
He's
stuff like
Korean
that.
drama right now.
And Anto's already watching his Korean drama right now.
Korean food and then Coke Zero, and is watching Korean drama right
So I mean, even though with this proliferation of all things Korean, I mean, that's not the one empire that never ended though.